It's the weekend tea, folks. You're watching Kettle Messages Tarot live with your reader, the Gem Star. We want to thank you for subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing, and checking out our website, kettlemessagestarot.my.canva.site in the description box below. Now let's have a sip of weekend tea together. Hello and welcome back to another live on Kettle Messages Tarot. I'm your oracle and reader, the Gem Star, and I'm here to spill the weekend tea for all of the Zodiac signs. Happy birthday, Pisces, my little fishes. We want to wish you a happy solar return and a very happy birthday, Pisces. I want to personally thank everyone for subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing. And welcome to those that have subscribed recently and become part of our sacred space and have welcomed us into theirs. So welcome to our new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing and being part of Kettle Messages Tarot. This is the weekend tea, so let's spill it together. Let's begin with our birthday sign, Pisces. Welcome back, my little fishes. Happy birthday, Pisces. This is the weekend tea for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Pisces, thank you for subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing, being part of our sacred space, and welcoming us into yours. You're watching Kettle Messages Tarot live with your oracle and reader, the Gem Star. Let's see what messages we have for the weekend tea for Pisces. All right, Pisces. So recently, you have been distracted. So this weekend seems to refocus you. In the recent past, you were being distracted by someone here who was masking their true desires with you, or you will be entertaining this person over the weekend, and this person that is reaching out to you this weekend has caused many delays, distractions, obstacles in your life because you've had to stop whatever you have been doing to pay attention to them, to chase them, to look for them. And now you are coming out of the illusion that this is a soulmate, or you're coming out of an illusion that this is your friend or this is your person. You are growing, maturing, waking up to a new reality over the weekend, Pisces, where you're starting to see someone as a distraction, or that someone has been a distraction. Now they want to come through over the weekend to give an ultimatum. So not only is the person that you're dealing with this weekend, or that you have been dealing with lately, not only have they wasted your time, but now they think that they can give you an ultimatum, Pisces. Or it can be vice versa, Pisces, this weekend, where you can give someone an ultimatum who's been wasting your time. That's another message I feel coming through. So the first message this weekend, Pisces, is that someone who was wasting your time is reaching out to you, giving you some type of ultimatum. You as well can be reaching out to someone, or just letting someone know, drawing the line in the sand, putting up some boundaries and giving some ultimatums to someone who has been wasting your time, who has been fake, who has been giving you the runaround, who has been breadcrumbing you, who has been hard to get in communication with, to spend time with, or to get real answers from. Okay. And you're receiving some news this weekend that you're not gonna like. And so, Pisces, the first message I feel is that somebody who has been wasting your time has the goal, the nerve, the cojones to reach out to you with an ultimatum. And you are godsmacked. Like, how does this person could possibly think that they can reach out to you with ultimatums when they have been the ones wasting your time, giving you the runaround, breadcrumbing, running and chasing? They're coming, ringing your doorbell. They're gonna come with love bombing, ringing the doorbell. But what they're gonna do is trigger your anger. This person is going to trigger your anger. And you're going to make a decision in that very moment to put this person in their place. Because there has to be some type of consequences for this person's behavior, how this person has been treating you as of late, Pisces. This person thinks that there are no consequences, at least no severe consequences as to what they've done to you. So they're going to tell you, they're going to come back huffing and puffing, making demands like a narcissist would, and thinking that you're going to fold. They're going to be godsmacked, shocked, surprised when you yourself give some ultimatums, when you yourself make some rules, when you yourself give them some bad news, that there will be no changing your mind. Some of you could have found out that someone you have been seeing or dating has been in the closet sexually, okay? They can be bi, they can be gay, but one secret that comes out about someone over the weekend may be somebody's sexual preference that shocks you, that you find out about. For others of you, it could have been an accusation of you and your sexual preference. But someone here, I think someone here, I feel this energy of someone who's been rejected by you, Pisces, retaliating by saying, that person is gay, that person is homosexual, that person is a lesbian, okay? That's why that person is not interested in me. That's why that person makes me chase them. There could have been an accusation of your sexuality that has been in question by them. Or you may have had your suspicions about someone who has been love bombing you, who's been trying to get with you, Pisces, and you question their sexuality. But there's some type of questioning of sexuality here over the weekend between a person or a group of people. And I feel it's all coming out because somebody got rejected. One message coming through is because someone got rejected, they're accusing someone else of being gay. Okay? For others of you, it's a shock to find out someone has been in the closet someone is bisexual. Someone is gay. As we said, this person is coming back with gifts. They could have falsely accused you of something, and now they're coming back. We said it with the gifts, with the love bombing, with the excuse, Pisces, that it's your birthday. Okay? And for others of you, I'm still feeling that first message that came through. That somebody who has been wasting your time, has been stringing you along, has been making you chase them or question your relationship with them, is now going to be rushing you, giving you an ultimatum, and you are godsmacked, shocked, knocked out of your socks by the goal and the nerve of this person. Yes. See, there will be no peace. There will be no peace and no harmony with someone here who thinks they can come back and bully you or pressure you or try to change your mind or try to force their way back into your life after they've defamed your character, after they have accused you falsely, or after they have wasted your time. You have found out many secrets about this person, their secret life, okay? And there will be no kissing and no making up. It doesn't matter how many gifts they bring this weekend, Pisces. It doesn't matter. You will not allow them to project their confusion, their indecision, their game playing, their mind games. You're not going to let them project their junk on you. That's why after everything this person has done, you may have even found out that they were gay. Now they're coming back all upset, huffing and puffing, making demands on you. Oh my. But they're bringing gifts. They're bringing gifts. So you dealing with a Trojan horse. You're dealing with a Trojan horse. Someone here truly believes that in the connection with you, they've been keeping it real. So one of you believes or knows, of course, that you're the one that's keeping it real while somebody else is being fake, playing games, keeping secrets, messing around, doing things behind your back, talking garbage, projecting their garbage, just bringing chaos into your life, disharmony into your life, setbacks into your life, delays, blockages. And they're ringing the doorbell and they want back in, Pisces. See? 6 of Pentacles. They want back in. They want to give a little, get a little. Okay? They want to give a little and get a little. Yes. But with the King of Swords, yeah, you ain't playing. You ain't playing. You taking a real good look at what they're offering you. What they're offering you after what they've done. All they've brought is chaos, fights, drama. I feel this energy of drama, like a soap opera going on. Some of you are dealing with people that have like soap opera type of lives. And it's always some type of drama in their life, Pisces. And it looks like you gave yourself some space from this person because of the things that you have found out, or you just simply don't want to pick up on that energy, that drama, that chaos, that confusion, that indecision, that crazy life that they got going on. Now they want to bring some type of balance. Now they're offering some type of balance. So after they gave you so little in the past, now they're offering to give you much more. But keep in mind, they're not offering 10 of Pentacles here. Okay, they're not offering 10 of Pentacles. You know, game sees game, all right? The King of Swords sees it all. Good businessman, all right? Rational, logical, detailed oriented. This person leaves their emotions out of it. So you're not going to get all emotional, Pisces. You're going to detach from your emotions. You're going to think logical and rational. When someone here starts giving ultimatums after giving so little in the past, after not giving you an answer in the past, after making you chase them, Pisces, now that you've stopped chasing, now that you're doing you, they're going to use the birthday as an excuse to reach out to you. But you see the game. They're not coming with no 10 of Pentacles. They're coming with a little bit of generosity. Okay? And they weigh it. You know, how much I'm going to give Pisces. Exactly what they were doing in the past. Okay? And you see it for what it is. You sharp, you intelligent. You're going to leave emotions out of it. And you're going to speak with authority, with the truth. And this is going to knock them on their feet. Maybe you're going to let somebody know, Pisces, all the things that you know about them that they think you don't know about them, that they've been doing behind your back. They're over here offering gifts to you now. Now, because they see that you've detached yourself. You've detached yourself. You're no longer wearing rose-colored glasses. You no longer want to be in throuples or threesomes or lovers triangles or with people who don't know themselves or with people who are confused or with people who, when you reject them, they start making false accusations about you. You're going to speak truth. You're going to speak truth. And even though somebody here is trying to give you a little bit of chump change, it will not be enough. It will not be enough because you know what energy they're working with, okay? Confusion, dizzy. They look like they're about to throw up. Maybe you feel like you want to throw up this weekend. And, you know, they come in with their chaos. They claim to come in peace, but that's how it ends. It always ends in an argument. And it always ends up in finding out something new about somebody. And you're tired of these kind of surprises. These are not the type of surprises that you like. Coming with a birthday gift after they do so little. After they do so little, they want to start love bombing again, breadcrumbing, okay? And you're not with this program. You're not with this program this weekend. You're about celebrating your birthday. You are about being with real people, okay? Not fake people, not people wearing masks, not people who are confused. You want to be with people that got it together like you do. And you are tired of hearing bad news. And every time this person pops into your life or reaches out to you, it's always with some type of bad news. And then they think that they can make demands on you, Pisces. Whoo, booyaka. That has been your weekend tea. Until we sip tea together again, may you have a very happy birthday, Pisces, and a blessed weekend. Ciao. Aries, my little rams, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aries, welcome back to Kettle Messages Tarot. I'm your Oracle and Reader, the Gemstar. Thank you for supporting the channel. You are tuning into the live weekend tea. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Aries, your weekend tea. Let's see what's going on for Aries. The clock is ticking. The clock is ticking. Oh my God, somebody's trying to get out of a commitment, whether it's an engagement, whether it's a marriage, whether it's a relationship, okay, a situationship, whatever your ship is, Aries. Somebody is trying to get out of it. Okay? Somebody here doesn't want to keep their promise, doesn't want to keep their oath. Somebody here is breaking their promises, breaking their oaths. Someone here is trying to escape a marriage or escape a relationship. Someone is feeling trapped, overwhelmed. They feel like they need to escape to find peace. So someone here is finding the person that they're with this weekend overbearing. You too much, you talk too much, you on my case too much, you all over me too much, you suffocating me, you not letting me breathe. Okay? And it's like this energy of someone being obsessed, Aries. You may have someone obsessed with you and you feel like their time is up. You want to escape, you want to divorce, you want to end this friendship, this relationship, this marriage, this situationship. You want out. You want out. You are tired of dealing with the same thing. You're tired with dealing with the same thing. So someone here is making it difficult for you to have some type of relationship with them. And if they continue making it difficult, you might just end it. Okay? You might just end the relationship. Someone here also, Aries, can be asking you to get married. Or if you're asking your partner, when we gonna get married, when you gonna give me the ring, you know, it's time, we've been dating for such and such time, for this long, where's my engagement ring, when we gonna get married, when we gonna elope, when we gonna do this. And someone is just jumping out the window, jumping in their car, jumping on their bike, okay, running out the door, sneaking out at night, staying out late at night because they don't want to come home and deal with the nagging, deal with the suffocation, deal with someone all over them, not letting them breathe. Someone here wants a union, wants a partnership. Someone here wants unity and partnership, while the other one is saying, no, it's too much. I don't want to be boyfriend and girlfriend, or I don't want to be exclusive. I don't want to be engaged. I don't want to get married. And the more you ask me, and the more you pressure me, and the more you give me a time limit, the more I want out. It's like I want a relationship to grow naturally. One day at a time, let's get to know each other, let's court each other. But someone is, I want marriage. I want engagement, I want commitment, I want you to make a promise, an oath to me. And someone else is saying, no, I cannot do that. I can't handle that. It's too permanent. Okay? So someone may still want their options open. Someone may still want to sow their oats, or someone just doesn't want to commit legally. Oh, okay. So here's a gift. Let's see where this is going. Someone is saying here, I'm the gift. I'm all you need. All right. Okay, Aries. So someone is telling you here, I'm a gift. I'm all you need. You see? Confirmation. Third party. Third party. That's confirmation, Aries. We were just saying it, right? Someone here, the gift popped out, and we're talking about somebody wanting to escape while someone else wants a commitment. But confirmation, what we just said, someone here doesn't want to settle down. Someone here want to leave their options open. Someone here still want to sow their oats. So even though somebody wants marriage and is saying, hey, the time is coming to put a ring on it, to get committed, to get married, that's the plan, okay? That's what I want. Someone else is saying no. But the person that wants to get married says marriage is a gift. I'm a gift, okay? I'm a gift as a wife. I'm a gift as a husband. I'm your best option. Being with me is going to be a blessing, a gift to have me as a husband, as a wife. And Aries is saying no. No. And some of you that are married already may find out that your partner is cheating and straying. And you may have been even suspecting this of them. But there is a third party here. There is a third party here. And this person, okay, is going out at night and taking gifts to this person, going on rendezvous with this person, seeing them after work. They could be even seeing them during work. But I feel this energy of them sneaking out at night or making excuses to come back late at night because they're seeing someone else, they're talking to someone else, they're giving gifts, all right? And you may notice that when they do this, when they go out at night, or when they say they're gonna work late, or when they spend a lot of time away from you, they'll come back with a gift. It's their guilt. It's their guilt for straying. They brought something for their mistress, so they might as well bring something to their husband and their wife when they come home. All right, so some of you, remember, these are general readings. General readings. They may not apply. So check out your rising and your moon and your Venus. But right now, for Aries, the weekend tea is someone here wants to get married. Someone doesn't, because someone is already seeing a third party or wants to keep their options open. Others that are already married and committed, then if you've been suspicious about a third party, that they've been cheating, here's your confirmation. While you wait at home for them, right? While you wait at home and play the role of wife, the role of husband, they're out here, okay? Let me show you this, okay? Because while you're home playing husband, playing wife, they're out here leaving you behind to go and take little gifts and love bomb their third party. Their third party. For others of you, while you've asked this person for engagement and marriage, they've been avoidant. They've been avoiding or just shutting it down because they want open relationships. They don't want commitment. They don't want marriage. Because they want to sow their oats, or they want to get as many little hearts as they can while they still have time. While they still have time. Scandalous. They're just scandalous right now. That's the weekend tea. Let's do it. Let's continue. What's going on? Okay, some of you may be dealing with an Aquarius. Some of you may be dealing with an Aquarius. Or you're very friendly. You're very friendly, Aries. You're very honest. You're very loyal. You're very independent and intellectual. So that's why someone here is saying, I'm a gift. I'm a catch. I'm the husband, the wife. I'm the hubby material. I'm the wife material. Because I am the full package. I'm the full package. Why do you feel the need to cheat? Why do you feel the need to stray? Why do you feel the need to have open relationships? And so, you see? Oof, I was going to say the clock is ticking on this connection right here. Five of Pentacles. Somebody is going to be left out in the cold. Somebody's going to be rejected. Somebody's going to be kicked out. Aries, somebody's being rejected. Somebody's being kicked out because they don't want to commit. They don't want to settle down. They don't want to stop cheating. They don't want to stop disappearing. Judgment. Confirmation. Confirmation. Karma, karma, karma. Karma, karma, karma. Someone is getting kicked out, left out in the cold. And that is justice. That is karma in this situation. Where someone here is being a wife and a husband and doing and sticking to their vows and doing what they promised to do on their wedding day. While someone here is escaping their responsibilities, cheating, lying. Okay, so that's right. Hangman reverse with Judgment, Five of Pentacles. This person likes to live an unorthodox life. Okay? So they like to live with several partners. They don't have problems with polygamy or harems or third parties or triplets or throuples, whatever you're calling them these days. But it's fine with them. The more the merrier. Someone here feels like the more the merrier. Why get married? Why get married when I have other options? Why get married when I still have time? While I'm still young. While I'm still sexually active. Someone doesn't like the pressures of society. They don't like the pressures of the society. And this is overwhelming them. They don't want to live a conventional life. This person likes to see other people, won't stop seeing other people because that's what they like. That's what they enjoy. That's what makes them happy. So if you're stuck with someone like that, Aries, then as we said, you're going to be leaving them out in the cold, kicking them out. Right now, it's time to face justice, to answer for what they've been doing. They saying that this relationship is too difficult, it's overwhelming, it's suffocating, and they want to be free. They want to be free, but they want to come home to you. But they still, when they're out and about, they're acting single. That has been the weekend tea, Aries. Leave it in the comments section. Thank you for supporting the channel and for dropping by and having some weekend tea with us. Ciao, my little rams. Taurus, my little bulls. Welcome back, Taurus, to Kettle Messages Tarot. I'm your Oracle and Reader the Gem Star, and I'm here to spill the weekend tea for the little bulls. Let's see. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Taurus. What is going on, bulls? Okay, so somebody's trying to manipulate you. Someone is trying to manipulate the relationship, the connection, the friendship. Someone who likes to get high, who likes to drink, who likes to be in the bars, who likes to be drinking all the time, smoking all the time. Someone here has some toxic behavior. Oh, someone here really has toxic behavior. They gamble with money. They gamble with their relationships, their friendships, their connections. This person likes to get high, likes to drink, or likes to party. They like to take risks. Someone here likes to take risks, likes to party. And they want to manipulate you. They want to manipulate you. They want you to trust them. They want you to trust them, Taurus, even though you can already start to see red flags. This person is always getting high. This person is always drinking. This person is irresponsible with their money, irresponsible with their relationships, with their connections. Oof. Oh no. Oh, indecision. All right. So somebody here is trying to hide the fact that they're toxic. Someone here is trying to hide the fact that they're an addict. Someone here is trying to hide the fact that they gamble, that they take risks, that can drive you guys apart. This person comes in as your friend, as a nice person, as someone to be trusted, but you can't trust a person who can't even trust themselves. A person who's confused, a person who wastes their resources on alcohol, on drugs, someone who gambles their money away, someone who doesn't want to face the truth or the fact that they are an addict, and they're trying to convince you to trust them. You can't trust this person with your money. You can't trust this person with your heart. You can't trust this person around you because they change up when they're under the influence. Okay, somebody here is acting kooky, wacky, crazy. Somebody doesn't want you to see that they're trying to control you. Somebody doesn't want you to see that they're trying to control you, that they're an addict, that they're a gambler, that they're bad with money, that they have a lot of fantasies and ideas, but nothing concrete. You can't trust this person. Oh, yeah, let's see. They're spying on you. They're keeping an eye on you. They stalk you. They surveillance you. They get real quiet when you're talking just to hear what you're saying. They leave their doors open so they can peek at you. If this person resides with you, they may watch you as you sleep, or every move you make around the house. They're looking, they're creeping. They're also eavesdropping, listening to you. They're spying on you so they can see what they can use to manipulate you, to confuse you, to cloud your judgment. Someone here, because they're always drinking and getting high, they got clouded judgment. They're deluding themselves that there's somebody that they can that can be trusted. How can you trust someone who gets high, gets drunk, blackout, doesn't remember what they've done, what they've said, or that's what they say? Because keep in mind, they're manipulators. They're stalkers, and they invade your privacy. They don't respect boundaries. They don't respect your privacy. They may look through your things. They may be smelling your underwears. And they do these things, and they may be even J-O-ing, okay? J-O-ing on your pictures, on your name. This person has a lot of fantasies in their head. A lot of fantasies in their head with you, Taurus. But you can't build a connection with someone who is trying to hide the fact that they're an alcoholic, that they're a drug addict, that they're a gambler, that they're bad with money, that they have little financial gain. They got little financial gain. They're in a lot of debt. Their credit is overextended, or their credit is bad. They make bad financial choices. They're irresponsible. They don't got their priorities straight. And this person, oof, that's right. This person, they're talking to other people online. They're talking to other people online. They get drunk. They get high. They spy on people online. They open fake accounts to follow people. They're talking to other people online. They may be even trying to hack into your phone, hack into your computer, okay? Hack into your bank account. Because this person is bad with money. This person is bad with money. Their heart is closed. Okay, they don't love anyone. They don't love anyone. They're a manipulator. They're an opportunist. They're looking for someone who they can live off of, or someone who can take care of them. Because their life is a hot mess. Because their life is a hot mess, Taurus. Okay? And they're spying on you. They're trying to hack into your phone, your computer. They're always looking at your pictures. They have so many fantasies of you. You're their goddess. You're their queen. Or you're their god. Or you're their hot throb. And they have all these fantasies in their head with you. And they're trying to convince you to trust them, to get into a relationship with them. And they're hiding the fact that they're drug addicts, that they're alcoholics, that they're gamblers, that they don't got a pot to piss in, that they don't got no money, that they're in debt, that they're bad with their finances, that they have a lot of plans, but they never have anything solid going on. And so they look for people to manipulate, to convince them, to trust them, so that they can get over on them. Don't you get confused. Don't you get confused. See this person for exactly what they are. They're a manipulator. There's somebody here who numbs, who gambles, who's bad with their money, who sells a lot of pipe dreams. A lot of promises, but the only reason they're making promises is because they see what kind of benefit they can get from you. They have no intentions of having anything romantic here. That has been the weekend tea, my little bulls. Until we sip tea together again, get rid of those addicts. Or those bozos, those clowns in your life. Tell them ciao, adieu, bye-bye, farewell, das vidanya. That has been your weekend tea, Taurus. And until we sip tea together again, may you have a blessed one. Geminis, my fabulous twins. Let's see what's going on for Gemmies. Welcome back, Geminis. to your weekend tea. I'm your Oracle and Reader the Gem Star, and you are watching Kettle Messages Tarot live with me. I want to welcome all the new subscribers and thank my subscribers for a long time for supporting me throughout the years. Oh, somebody's trying to get rid of evidence. Oh, somebody's trying to get rid of evidence, Geminis, but you see it all. You see it all. You don't miss a beat. You are catching people. All right? You are catching people. You are getting guidance. You are getting guidance right now from your spirit guides, from your ancestors, from the universe, intuitively, physically, emotionally, energetically. You're getting all the signs right now. You better be paying attention. You better be paying attention because somebody here is trying to get away with something, and they're shredding the evidence. Okay, they're getting rid of evidence that you can use against them, but you hold the book, right? You already have copies, honey. They can shred all they want. They can try to get rid of the receipts. They can try to get rid of the evidence. They can try to claim that they didn't sign this contract, or they didn't make this promise, or they didn't make this deal, all right? Or we don't know nothing about this, right? Selective memory. Oh, we never received that, Geminis. Oh, Geminis say, oh, damn well you received it. You received it because I can go way back in my books, and whip out exactly the receipt that you shredded. Yeah. This weekend, you're going to notice the patterns. You're going to notice the patterns. That someone is showing you. And every time you speak truth, Gemini, bam, they try to get out. They try to get out of it. Okay, they try to change the subject. They try to avoid. They try to stay away. It's like every time you call somebody out on their bullshit, every time you call somebody out, they try to escape. They try to escape. And you're like, no. I got the proof. I got the evidence. I got the receipts. Someone here is trying to get away with something, but nothing is getting past you. I feel like you're keeping a close eye on several people, Geminis, because this is a book, honey. This is the Encyclopedia Britannica, okay? This is Peter's golden book at the golden gates of heaven. And it keeps a record of everything everybody did, everybody said, including you, okay? You keeping track of everything and everyone. And you may not be saying anything, Geminis. You may not be saying anything. This person may be thinking they're getting away with stuff, but oh, lo and behold, you're keeping a record of it. Whatever is going on, you keeping a record of it. You're trusting your intuition. You're trusting your intuition. You're not listening to fake news here. Somebody gets frazzled, overwhelmed. They can't deal with themselves. They can't deal. They can't cope. They can't deal when you confront them with the truth and nothing but the truth. At this time, you should be doing away with the past. Doing away with the past. You've learned your lesson of when to get out of a situation that doesn't suit you, that is not for your highest good, that is not part of your life path or your journey or your happiness. All right, fabulous twins. If somebody is making you feel trapped, overwhelmed, or someone is making you feel uneasy, you don't feel at peace around someone, then you're going to let them know why. You're going to let them know why, and then you're going to let them walk right out of your life, or you may kick them right out of your life. If someone here tries to steal your peace, then you will let them know that you will not put up with this. There are things that you have put up with in the past, Gemini, that you are not putting up with any longer. This is a new chapter, a new life. You are wiser now. You are wiser now than you were then. And you are doing away with the past, kicking out of your life, cutting out of your life, kicking out of your life, throwing out of your life what doesn't honor you. And you are getting guidance from above at this time. All right. So here we have a friend, an ally who may be advising you at this time to release the past. Or maybe this is a friend that you are ready to leave in the past. You may be dealing with a friend, an ally, a confidant. This is how you saw them in the past, or you may be releasing them. You may be releasing them. Something about somebody's energy. Somebody's energy is making you sick. Oh, okay. Somebody here can be jealous, envious of your looks, your attractiveness. They hate on it, and they wish that you would look ugly. That you would look ugly. Okay, so that they could look good. Somebody's here hoping that you look ugly. We see why you leaving certain people behind, because somebody's energy here is toxic. They call themselves your friends, but deep down inside, they're jealous. They're jealous of the way you look. They're jealous of how smart you are. They're jealous of your psychic abilities, your talents. They're jealous of how you know things. They're jealous of how clear you are in certain things, and how you're willing to connect and be open with others. Okay, so someone here sees you as a role model. Okay, so this is an undercover hater. This is an undercover hater. This is somebody who really admires you in secret, would like to be you, all right? Want to steal your beauty, want to steal your brain, want to steal what you know. They want to know what you know. They want to know what you know. What you know, what you have in that book. But no. Secrets are not given for free here. Someone envies that you're graceful, that you're attractive, that other people find you attractive, that you are a role model, that you are a good friend. Jealous of how you can release the past, learn from it, know what's good for you, know what's not good for you. Maybe there's someone here that is suffering from low self-esteem, or they don't really know themselves. Okay? They see you as a winner, as victorious. So all these people hating, all these people wishing that, the truth and nothing but the truth. Okay. What did we say at the beginning of your weekend tea, Geminis? They can't handle the truth. They cannot handle the truth. Because they know when you speak truth, you speak truth. There's no denying that truth. And because you stand up for yourself, because you speak the truth, because you have integrity, someone here is hating. Someone here can't take it. Someone here can't take your beauty. Someone here can't take your psychic abilities. Someone here can't take how you're a role model, or how you a good friend, or how you make friends. Someone here is jealous, hateful. Let's continue. Let's see how this is going. Six of Swords, right? Moving on. As we said, confirmation, Geminis, you are definitely wiser now. You see things exactly as they are. Somebody here has been trying to distort your image of yourself, trying to make you feel ugly, or trying to make you feel inadequate, trying to make you feel low. But lo and behold, your dreams and your plans are finally gonna be fulfilled because of your hard work, because you stand by what you say. Your word is your bond. Your word is your bond. And because you have had certain breakthroughs, certain awakenings, certain realizations, you are now choosing your connections, your allies, and your friends much better now. There may be a problem with someone who there's no resolution, so you may just move on from that person. You're not going to waste your time arguing and disagreeing and going over something over and over and over. You're going to exit a friendship here, a relationship, a situation where you see exactly how someone has been trying to keep certain things under wraps, certain things secret. They think they're getting over on you, but they're not able to get anything over on you because you have the Wise Owl and the Ace of Swords. The truth and nothing but the truth. Okay? Because of your hard work and your planning, you are going to reach a successful conclusion. You're going to triumph and you're going to be successful over those that have been trying to distort your view of yourself. There's some new clarity, some new psychic ability developing with some of you. You are now seeing problems as opportunities for change. Problems for opportunities for change. Whatever is not working, whatever is not to your liking, you are changing and you are moving on from it. This is a time of justice, of when truths come out at this time, where someone who has been putting you down all this time has been your secret admirer, your cheerleader in the background. They see you as a role model. They want to be you. They want to act like you. They want to have the attention that you have. This ability to see things clearly the way you do. And they're going to have to get those lessons from someone else, because you are not going to be wasting your time with people who, in order for them to feel adequate, to feel like there's somebody, to feel victorious, to feel strong. They got to tear you down. They want to make you the dumb one, the ugly one, the slow one. And they're keeping plenty of secrets of their own, but nothing gets past you. That has been your weekend tea. Until we sip tea together again, may you have a fun-filled, blessed weekend ahead. And thank you for supporting the channel. Ciao, my fabulous twins. Cancerians, my little crabs, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Cancer, welcome back, Cancer, to Kettle Messages Tarot. I'm your oracle and reader, the Gemstar, and I'm here to spill the weekend tea. Let's sip this weekend tea together. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus, Cancerians. To those that have recently joined us and subscribed, thank you so very much for the support, and welcome to Kettle Messages Tarot. Welcome into our sacred space, and thank you for welcoming us into yours. Let's do it, Cancers. All right, let's do it. Let's take these. Bam. Okay, shots fired. All right. Morning report. Okay, there's some news coming through that's going to allow you to become independent. You land a job, there's some opportunity that comes your way, there's some inheritance that comes your way, there's some money that comes your way, or some opportunity, some event takes place that allows you the independence to set off in your own on your own journey. There's a warning here, hidden in plain sight, but you didn't take them seriously, and now you're going to be forced to confront what was left unspoken. Okay, so somebody here has been avoiding a conversation, a situation, a meeting with someone. Someone here has been avoiding communication. You're avoiding communication with someone, but you're going to hear from them one way or another. This may be somebody that you can't avoid, or you haven't been able to get away from, that you need to gain independence from, because someone here has an issue, and somebody here feels like you haven't been taking them seriously. So they may let you know that they're either leaving your life, they're seeking some type of independence. Someone here gave somebody an ultimatum, or someone here was saying it. Someone here was giving warning after warning after warning. You may be giving somebody warning after warning after warning. And this may be the straw that breaks the camel's back. I've had it. You're finally having words with someone here. You've been avoiding a confrontation, an argument. You've been avoiding coming face to face with someone, having a conversation with someone, or you've been warning someone that if they don't change, or if they don't do something, okay, or if they don't take you seriously, they're gonna see how serious you are. Someone here is saying, I need change, I need change. I need solitude. I want to do my own thing right now. Maybe you've been telling someone, hey, I'm going to start my own business, or I'm going to go back to school, or I'm going to join this class. You could have been telling someone that you were going to become more independent, or they need to give you room and space. And somebody's not liking this. Somebody wants to confront you on this. I feel someone here, Cancer, doesn't want to be ignored, avoided, left out. And because of that, they're going to start acting up. They're going to start confrontations or arguments with you because they want you to talk to them. It doesn't matter if we're going to talk the nice way or we're going to argue. As long as you're talking to me, Cancer. But what happens? They don't like that you serious. They don't like that you strong. They don't like that you're mysterious at this time. They don't like the fact that you've gone silent, that you're independent, that you do your own thing, that you're not really engaging with them or talking with them or spending time with them or ignoring them. They don't like this. And now they want to confront you about it. Or they're like, maybe they've been threatening leaving, Cancer. Maybe they've been threatening leaving if you don't spend time with them. Okay, Aries may be walking out. You may be dumping an Aries at this time, Cancer. Because they're a bully. Because they're a bully. They're a narcissist. You want to change. You want to transform. You want to upgrade, all right? You want to upgrade. You're growing, you're evolving, you're changing, you're transforming. You want more for yourself. And at this time, you want time for yourself. You want to do your own thing. You may want to travel. You may want to go back to school. You may just want more freedom within a relationship, within a friendship, a connection. And they're not allowing this. They may be suffocating you. Or you're tired of the blow-ups. You're tired of the fights. They can get physical at times. These can be verbal arguments or actual physical fights where they're slapping and punching and just hitting below the belt. And you don't want any of this. Because we start your reading, your weekend tea, with someone wanting to have words with you because you've gone silent. You've gotten your independence from them. And they don't like that. They don't like that you have your own life. They don't like the fact that, you know, you're strong, you're fearless, you're independent. You can be mysterious. You can go silent sometimes. You can go in your shell. And they don't like it. They don't like it. It's like, when I want to talk to you, Cancer, you better talk to me. When I want to spend time with you, you better spend time with me. I don't like all this independence you have going on here. I don't like all this freedom. Okay? You feeling all this freedom. You want to change. You want to grow on me. You want to change on me. I don't like that. I want you to stay the same, Cancer. Someone wants you to stay the same. But you want to build. You want to build for the future. You want to build so that you can have that independence and you have security, stability, and a strong foundation. You may be releasing fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You may be moving on to earth signs, Cancer, Taurus, Capricorn, Pisces, someone that you can, I'm sorry, you may be dealing also with a Pisces, but Cancerians, we're having fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorns. The earth signs look like a better fit for you at this time than fire signs who are controlling, dominating, possessive, even violent, aggressive. And so you may be giving somebody the walking papers because you want to build something for yourselves or with someone else. You want to leave a legacy. You want to build something. You may come into an inheritance at this time. You may also come into material success, confirmation from the beginning of your tea that said you're going to be able to free yourself from someone because you become independent. You're going to become financially independent from someone. You're going to become energetically independent from someone as you free yourself and you give yourself a glow up, a rebirth, a new you. You're going to be sitting nice and pretty on your throne with your savings, with your own business, with strong foundation and connections within your family or the family you build for yourselves. But you are totally breaking free from a toxic abuser who wants to control, possess you, and take away your independence and your freedom. And you will have the financial means to give yourself not only the independence and the freedom, but the stability and the security well into your old age. That has been your weekend tea, Cancer. Until we sip tea together again, may you have a blessed weekend. Ciao. Leos, my kings and queens of the jungle. Welcome back, lion and lionesses. Leos, thank you for subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing. You're watching another live on Kettle Messages Tarot. I'm your oracle and reader, the gem star, and I'm here to spill the weekend tea for my sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Leos, kings and queens of the jungle. Someone here is saying, if you truly knew my soul and my inner conflicts, you might not love me anymore. I'm terrified you'll reject me if I reveal my true self. Ooh, someone's hiding dirty little secrets. Things about themselves that they know are not cool. Someone is really trying to prevent you at this time from seeing who they really are. See how they're trying to force that, no. Force that needle. Hold that needle. They want to stop time. They want to stop time. They want to prevent you from seeing them for what they really are, for who they really are. So someone here is living the fake life, the false life. What you know of them is their representative, is not the real them. They're hiding insecurities, they're hiding inner conflicts, they're hiding their childhood wounds, they're hiding all kinds of hot messes inside of them. Secret weird desires that they may have, fantasies that they may have, issues that they may have that they don't want to let anybody know. There's something toxic about their behavior, the way they think, the way they live their life. something toxic that they're trying to hide. And this person thinks that you won't give them a fair shot if you really knew who they were without the mask. But you see, they're making this decision for you. They don't know what you into or what you not into, what you accept or what you won't accept. I tell you something, you're not going to accept this fakery. You're not going to accept a person wearing a mask, not showing up authentically, not showing up as themselves. Because here you are checking off the boxes. Like this checks off, but wait a minute. What about this? There's no forward movement. We're not moving forward. So no matter how much somebody tries to hide certain parts of themselves from you, Leos, you will eventually find out. And when you find out, there will be no forward movement. So they're manifesting their own nightmare here. Because confirmation at the beginning, they were saying, you reject me if you know me for who I really am. And here, there's no forward movement with them. So either you find out who they really are and you walk away, or just the fact that they're not showing up authentically in a connection with you is what makes you say, no, I'm not going to move forward with this. The fact that they keep their true self hidden will make you end something with them. Or what you see, what you find out, the sun. As we said, they're not going to be able to hide who they really are from you. The truth is going to be revealed. The truth is going to come out. You're gonna know who this person really is, no matter how hard they try to hide it. Because with time, things come out. They get comfortable. They start slipping here and there. The mask starts slipping off, and you start to see who they really are. And they're trying to prevent this. They're trying to prevent you from knowing and seeing who they really are, because they know that you would leave them, that you would reject them, that you would reject them. Oh, that's too many, Leos. You know, someone here feels like they're being judged harshly or they're judged unfairly. But Leo, you're saying no. I'm seeing things for what they are. I'm seeing that you have issues. You have something. Something is off with you. And I can feel it. I can see it. Let's see. Because their fear is that you won't love them anymore. And here we see that you won't move forward with someone because they're misleading you. You feel misled by this person. See? Hermit, going within. That's right. You are spiritually evolving right now. There's an awakening, an epiphany happening. You are going within. You can feel something is off. It will be revealed to you. Some of you may be dealing with other fire signs, Leo, another Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also may be dealing with a Virgo. Oh, things are changing. at this time. Someone needs to think about this. As we said, you're going to see the truth. The truth about them is going to come out. The mask is going to fall off. You're going to see all their hang-ups, all their flaws, and then you're going to go within. You're going to go within. Weighing the pros and the cons. Weighing the pros and the cons. Evaluating the situation. Evaluating the relationship, the friendship, the person, the connection you have with them. And, you know, it looks like at the end of this evaluation, you make on someone, that you do on someone, you choose not to move forward with them. Someone feels like, they're not enough. Someone here feels like they're not enough. Oh my goodness. Someone here feels small, Leos. Someone here feels small. Someone here feels like they're not enough. Someone fears that you can see right through them. And yeah, it's a valid fear. It's a valid fear, Leos, because you do see it. You do see right through them. You do see right through them. That this person doesn't have much going on in their life. Someone here has a lot of insecurities. Okay. So they don't want to hurt and harm you. Confirmation. We feel, this is confirmation for the message that just came out. That they don't feel good enough for you. So this person doesn't want to hurt you or harm you. But the things about them that they're hiding maybe are things that they know that you won't accept or you won't like. Or that's how they think. Because they think they know you. So this person doesn't want to hurt you. But this person is weak. This person is weak. And they see you as fearless and strong. As we said, someone here doesn't feel that they're good enough for you. All right? Someone here has a lot of insecurities. Someone here next to you, they feel weak. They feel small. They feel unseen. They don't feel seen. It's like your light, right? Ding, ding, ding. That's your card. Your light outshines them. Outshines them. They don't see that they have a light of their own, though. They don't see their own worth. Someone here is not seeing their own worth. And so they see someone else as out of their league. And every time they're around someone else, Leo, they feel weak. They, like a little baby, like a little lamb, they can't hurt a fly. They can't hurt a fly. They're like, Leo is strong. They're going to want somebody strong. Leo is wise. They want somebody wise. You know, Leo is driven. Leo is successful. And maybe they're not. They see you with high self-esteem. They see you with a lot of confidence. They see you very optimistic, happy, energetic. And maybe they're the opposite. They're the total opposite. But when they're around you, they try to keep up. They try to play the game. They try to go along. They try to be Leo. As we said, they have gifts of their own. They have spiritual gifts of their own. You have a spiritual gift. And that's why you can see right past their masks. You can see, or sense their insecurities when they're with you. You might want somebody to woman up or man up. But this person already has a defeatist energy. They're already giving up. You are very highly spiritually protected. Highly spiritually protected. This person feels like they can't get close to you, Leos. That's your weekend tea. Someone here feels like they can't get close to you. They don't have bad intentions towards you. They don't want to hurt you or harm you. But since they see you as someone wise, as someone powerful, as someone strong, as someone successful, as someone who has it all together, the things they hide are the opposite of all that. And even though they try to shine when they're around you, they always fall short. They always fall short. That has been your weekend tea, and until we sip tea together again, may you have a fun-filled and blessed weekend. Ciao, lion and lionesses. Virgos, my perfectionist practical ones of the Zodiac. Welcome back to Kettle Messages Tarot, another live with your oracle and reader the gem star, and I'm here to spill the weekend tea. Thank you for subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing. We welcome you into our sacred space, and we thank you for welcoming into yours. When you subscribe, you get and receive our videos, and don't forget to check out the community section for the new Kettle-Scopes. All right, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Virgos, are you trying to escape something you feel like you can't escape? Some Virgos are feeling like there's no way out of a situation or a connection. Let's see why you're feeling this way. You feel strongly connected to someone. You feel a deep connection to someone. Even though they may be energetically distant, physically distant, emotionally distant. So even if someone lives at a distance or you feel distant from them at this time, you don't feel like exiting, or you don't feel like you can exit. Let's continue. Let's see why you feel like you're trapped in a situation, like you can't escape, like you're in an endless loop in a situation in your life, feeling overwhelmed and trapped by something. What are you feeling overwhelmed and trapped by, Virgos? Come on, put it in the comment section. Jump in the tea room. Okay. There's this energy of when someone is so nice. They're so nice, though. It's going to be hard to let them down. It's going to be hard to say, I don't want to be friends. Or say, I don't want to be in this relationship. Or, I don't want to hang. Let's see what's going on here. There's no escape because somebody love bombs you. Somebody showers you with gifts. Someone is showering you with attention. Maybe somebody is showering you with love, attention, gifts at this time, and you feel like you can't escape them. Maybe this is not a bad escape. You're not trying to escape from something that you don't want in your life. This may be a situation where you don't want to escape because someone cherishes you, someone recognizes you, someone sees you as special. You may be gifting someone that you feel that way about, someone you cherish, someone you see as special, someone you feel is unique. I feel like there's a friendship, a connection, a relationship here that you don't want to be freed from. You don't want to be freed from. Oh my. I don't know. Some of you may want to escape, and some of you may not want to escape a situation. Because here, escape reverse. No escape. There's no running away from this. There's no exit. Feeling trapped in a situation at this time. Also, another message that's coming through, Virgos, is that delays may be a blessing in your life. Something that you wanted to happen that hasn't happened may turn out to be a blessing. Okay, there's no escape from business, work. Business, work. You may be burning the candle at both ends, or you may be thinking there's no escaping this job. You're staying in your place of employment for now. There's no escaping it. You're just going to have to suck it up, buttercup, and deal with it. For some of you, you may not want to escape a situation, a relationship at this time. Some of you would like to escape from work, from business, work, and career. You want to escape. You want to run as far as you can from this job. You would want to quit right this second. But you talk yourself out of it. You talk yourself out of it, and either there's got to be a reason why you're doing this. For some of you, it may be because there's no other job. You haven't gotten a call back from another job, or you've been here many years. And so you have 401k, you have retirement, you have pension, you have all these things attached to a job. Because even though, Virgos, there's no escape, you still want to escape. You still want to escape. And it's messing with your mind. For some of you, it's messing with your mind. You're thinking about this. You're thinking, should I quit? Shouldn't I quit? Why I feel trapped? Why am I trapped? Can I get out of this trap? And for others of you that this has nothing to do with business, work, and career, then it's a relationship that you feel you can't escape, even though this person is always running away and always leaves you confused. See? Out of balance. Trying to keep something in balance, but you can't keep it in balance. Okay. So there's no exit. You can't escape business, work, and job at this time. What's going on here is that you are forced to handle several types of responsibilities simultaneously. And so it's a lot coming at you at this time. You would like to escape, but you can't escape. There's a lot of work coming your way. You would want to run away from your desk. You would want to quit. But at this time, there's a lot of responsibilities. There's a lot of things to handle at this time. And there may be no way to escape it. You just got to, suck it up and get it done. There's a lot of things that need to get done that you just got to suck it up and get it done. Because there will be a gift at the end of all your hard work. Like, I feel like all this that you're going through, this confusion, you going back and forth, not being able to escape, but wanting to escape. But you're putting in all this hard work, and it will pay off. It will pay off. Because at this time, work is monotonous. Every day is the same thing. Day in, day out. And you may want change. You may want variety. And that's why a part of you wants to escape. But at this time, maybe you can't take vacation. Maybe you can't take a break. Maybe there's a lot of responsibilities coming your way and you can't say no. You can't turn it down. You just got to get it done. But you feel like you are being manipulated at work. Some of you are feeling manipulated at work, confused. And you're just trying to keep things on track, or you're trying to get things back on track. Someone here made a bad choice, a bad decision. A bad choice, a bad decision. You may be with people who are incompatible. Incompatible. Because as you see, someone here can't get out while someone here is running. So you may be meeting people at this time or in the recent past, Virgos, where you start a connection and the person always winds up leaving, running away. Some of you have met some runners that run away from commitment, that run away from a relationship. Some of you have met someone, but they have no job. They're broke. Some of you are dealing with people that you are incompatible with. Hanging out with people you're incompatible with. Where these are friends, lovers. But these are not soulmate connections. These are connections where there's a lot of manipulation, confusion, trickery. There's a lot of fighting. There's infidelity. There's breakdown of communication. There's separations that will eventually happen. Maybe even a possible divorce. As we said, some of you are in certain situations where you feel that at this time you can't escape, but you will eventually be able to escape them, especially if you're dealing with incompatible careers that are not of your liking, don't fit with you. Or, friendships, relationships, situationships, where there's lovers triangles, where there's lies, where there's mind games, where there's manipulation. You might be falling into a pattern of attracting this type of person into your life. You may attract people in love, in friendships, that as soon as you get close, okay? You get close, they run away. they run away, they cheat, they choose someone else. You might be having issues with in-laws. If you're married, the in-laws don't approve of you, or your family doesn't approve of your husband and your wife, but you're saying to them, hey, I'm married, there's no escaping this. And someone's saying here, yes, you can escape. You can escape. Oh, yeah, some of you may be dealing with fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. They are definitely cheating, straying. They have husbands or boyfriends or girlfriends. They have mistresses and lovers. They're definitely cheating. You may be dealing also with other earth signs, Virgos, Capricorns, Tauruses, that might not be as faithful as they are pretending to be. So at this time, you may be freeing yourself, needing to free yourself and release yourself from fire signs, from another earth sign, anyone trying to manipulate, use trickery, confuse you. I feel that a part of you feels trapped, but someone here is saying you are not trapped. You are not trapped. You decide when to escape, when to run. You're not trapped in incompatible connections with unfaithful people, with people who are not fair or balanced, who are disloyal. You have free will. You have free will. And you should use it to escape. And on the work front, other people on the work front, Virgos, are trying to avoid work. And their work is finding its way onto your desk. This has been your weekend tea. Ciao, Virgos. Libra, my scales of justice. Laying down the law, laying down the justice. Libra. Libra, welcome back to Kettle Messages Tarot. Another live with your Oracle and Reader the Gemstar. And I'm here to spill the weekend tea for Libra, my scales of justice. What is going on with Libra? Libra, you giving somebody an ultimatum. You drawing the line in the sand. You letting them know what you want, what you need. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Confirmation. You know what you want. You're listening to your intuition. You're listening to your gut feeling. You know exactly what needs to be done, what needs to be said, what you want at this time, what you need at this time. And you will ask for it. You will ask for it. And if you have to give an ultimatum, you will. You will not hesitate. Because you want the ring. You want the ring. You want the commitment. Some of you may be saying it's now or never. Or I'll give you another month. I'll give you 3 months. But you're giving a timeline to someone to pop the question, to make a commitment. To make a commitment. Will they make it? Will they make that commitment? Let's see what's going on here. So someone here over the weekend is opening up, Libra, telling you what they want, what they see with you in the future. Some of them may pop the question and they want to answer now. So some of them may want the commitment from you, may want you to say yes to a proposal or an engagement. If it's not you asking, then you're the one being asked. You're the one being given an ultimatum. Some of you may definitely say yes. It's just like a show. Ultimatum. You marry me today or you lose me. You marry me by now or you lose me. See? Someone here, envy, doubt, insecurity. So someone needs to be reassured, okay? Because someone here is being made to feel insecure because someone hasn't chosen them, hasn't put a ring on it, hasn't said yes. But we feel a yes coming through. Okay. Intuition on intuition. Listen to your intuition when it comes to your love connections or people giving you ultimatums. Decide on insecurity is coming out again, self-doubt, envy. Someone who has a lot of insecurities doesn't want to lose you. That's why they need a yes and they need it now. They need a yes and they want it now. Are we doing this for the right reasons? Intuitively, you will know the answer to that. If you say yes to their ultimatum, are you doing it for the right reasons? Is this right for you? Because their love spells won't work. Their ultimatum is going to go nowhere. Their demands on you are going to go nowhere if that's not what you want. Okay. Some of you Libras may have felt like somebody has been working magic on your relationships. If someone is working love magic to get you to say yes to them, to bind you into a marriage with them, into a commitment with them, this is going to backfire. So if somebody's doing love potions, trying to bind you with them, into a romantic relationship, into a marriage with them, that's going to backfire. Or they've tried that before and it didn't work. And so now they're giving an ultimatum. They're like, oh, my magic hasn't worked. My love spell hasn't worked. So let me just go directly to Libra and give them an ultimatum. That's gonna backfire too for some of these for some of these that are coming through, because they're doing it from a place of insecurity, of fear of losing you, because they feel like they're gonna lose you to someone else. Okay, see? Page of Pentacles reversed. They feel like they're gonna lose you, like you won't invest in them. You will not invest in them. Maybe they've given you an ultimatum before. Maybe they've asked and asked and asked, Libra, marry me, be with me, and you always tell them no. You always tell them no. They even try to work magic on you to get you to fall in love with them, to marry them. That didn't work. That didn't work. And now they're going to come with the ring to see if you say no. Okay, here's the actual ring, Libra. You don't want it. You don't want it. You rejecting. Some of you are going to reject someone who's been trying to get you into a commitment with them, into an engagement with them, into a marriage with them, and you have rejected them on several occasions, and they've gone as far as to try to magically bind you to them so that you won't leave them, but nothing has worked up to this point. So they're getting you a bigger rock, and they're gonna come to you again. But intuitively, you already know your answer. You already know what this person is all about. You've already told them no in the past. You've rejected them in the past. You reject them. You feel like this is not the person for you because they're always making bad choices, bad decisions. They listen to other people. They listen to bad advice. They're avoidant. They can be very impulsive. Sometimes they can be self-involved, only think of themselves. They only think of themselves. They're always making mistakes. So you know this is not the person for you. They know they're not the person for you. That's why they're trying magic. And now they're going to come with the ring. And they're expecting you to say yes. Let us know if you do. That has been your weekend tea, my scales of justice. Lay down that law. Lay down that justice. You're the wise one. You're the wise one. May you have a blessed weekend. Ciao. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus. Scorpios, welcome back to Kettle Messages Tarot. I'm your Oracle and Reader the Gemstar, and I'm here to spill the weekend tea with Scorpios. Thank you for subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing, being part of our sacred space, welcoming us into yours. We thank you so much for joining us during the lives. Here we go. Yes. Oh, another sign. Bang. Okay. Something is going to knock you out of your comfort zone. Something is going to wake you up abruptly. You may not be sleeping right. You may be waking up at all hours of the night. It may be hard for you to get to sleep. You need to find a routine, especially when it comes to your sleep. You need to have better sleep patterns. Also, while you're sleeping, you may get a surprise visitor come to your home, or someone calls out of the blue and wakes you up. Some loud bang or sound wakes you up out of your sleep. Some Scorpios may have to, you may be dealing with someone who has gambling addiction, and it was all fun and games at the beginning, but you're starting to see that it's a real problem. And it don't have to be gambling in a casino. This person can gamble with anything. Gamble with their life, gamble with their relationships. This person takes a lot of risks, a lot of chances. This person is very unsettling. Somebody here is very unsettling. They may be acting erratically. Someone may be getting themselves into trouble or just unfortunate mishaps because they're not getting enough sleep. So they can be foggy, cloudy, tired, fatigued, and you can't think straight. You may be forgetting your keys. You may have to go over paperwork again because you missed something. Because of lack of sleep, there are certain details, certain things that you're missing. Some of you may be dealing with Taurus, with a Taurus, or at this time, you're being patient or you're needing to be patient. You're needing to be patient at this time. You may be dealing with somebody who is jealous, possessive, and resentful. Some of you may be dealing with somebody who is jealous, resentful, relentless with trying to get revenge. And someone here wants to get something off their chest that they haven't gotten off their chest. Okay? Somebody may be sleeping on what to say to someone. It's like, I want to tell this person something. I know if I have this conversation, it's going to end up in an argument or a confrontation. Let me sleep on it. Okay? If you want to have a conversation with someone and you're feeling this energy of resentfulness, of jealousy, of don't send the text, don't DM, don't call, sleep on it. Sleep on it. Because this is going to cause arguments and fights and a confrontation. Someone may want to speak about a third party. Scorpio, you may be questioning someone that you've been dating or you are in a relationship with about someone else that they were seeing. So here is somebody saying, I'm visiting family, I'm seeing family, but you may be suspicious that they're not going to see friends and family, that they're going to see a lover or a mistress. For some Scorpios, you have gotten out of a third party relationship, or you have gotten off the dating scene at this time and you are resting up. Some of you had in the recent past an ending to a relationship that there was infidelity. There was cheating, there was straying, there was third party interference. And you exit and ended that relationship. And now you're taking out time for yourself. You don't want to gamble at this time. Oof. Someone likes to gamble. Someone likes to get high. Okay, somebody, as we said, confirmation. Confirmation. We said at the beginning of the tea that someone may have a gambling addiction. And that someone likes to take risks. And we said gambling and risk in all areas. And here, drugs, medication, and addiction. Someone is self-medicating themselves and taking risks and chances with their own health and their own well-being. It's not smart if you're not a doctor, and even if you are, you should go see another doctor. To be diagnosing yourself, to be medicating yourself, or this is what you have to get out of, Scorpio. Being in a relationship with somebody who has addictions, who's on drugs, who self-medicates, who gambles, who take risks with their life. As we said, somebody here takes risks with their life, with their money, with their relationships. And you may be opting out of a relationship or connection with someone who is toxic. Because for some, they might not be cheating with someone else. Their attention goes to drugs, to gambling. It's like, I'm not cheating on you, but I'm gambling the money away. I'm getting high. I'm hanging out with friends. And it looks like there are things you need to say to someone that need to be said. Whether you're confronting somebody about their self-medicating, their numbing, their gambling, or their cheating, or somebody's jealousy or possessiveness, you have to have words with someone and end a connection, a toxic connection. Because the third wheel doesn't always have to be another person. Here, it's coming out as addictions. So you may be asked to free someone at this time. Yeah, don't fight no more. No fighting for their love, no fighting for their attention. Not being in competition, right? Third parties. You don't want to be an option. You don't want somebody unfaithful. You don't want a cheater in your life. You don't want to have to fight someone. You don't want to have to be in competition. You don't want to fight and argue over somebody's addictions, or somebody's gambling, somebody numbing themselves constantly. I feel like you're giving up the fight here. You're giving up the fight. But someone with this energy of resentfulness, envy, and jealousy, they could try to cheat you somehow. Someone may try to cheat on you with someone else, or someone may try to take, money from you to go get high, to gamble. Be careful who you entertaining at this time. Yeah, there's no victory, no forward movement with this person. With this toxic person some of you are dealing with, who sleeps all day because they medicate themselves. They get high, they get drunk, they drink cough syrup to numb themselves, to sleep all day so they won't have to deal with their life. Scorpio. Oof. Oh, Scorpio, some of you are dealing with some real winners this weekend. Okay, there's somebody here, Scorpio, who is angry, who wants revenge, someone who is trying to get even with you because of loss of material possession, or loss of a job, or they think you cheated, you strayed on them, or maybe you did. but someone here feels cheated by you, and so they may come to get revenge. Also, you may be trying to get somebody back, Scorpio, for cheating on you, for wasting your hard-earned money on drugs and gambling, while, exploiting you. Somebody here is obsessed with money and power, but they can't make it for themselves. So they're looking for a cash cow. Be careful with people who are looking for a cash cow at this time. Be careful with people who are numbing themselves, medicating themselves. Don't play doctor on yourself either. If you're having difficulties getting sleep, or there's some type of imbalance going on, or you're not feeling well, go to the doctor. Go see the doctor. Don't diagnose yourself and medicate yourself, because someone here is taking risk with their health, risk with their relationships, risk with their money. And so this is a weekend to be very careful on who you are involved with over the weekend, because someone here is trying to bring some misfortune, and they bring misfortune through their actions, especially when they're medicating and they're getting high. They make a lot of stupid, dumb mistakes, and then they want to blame it on the alcohol and the drugs. You're not going to be putting up with that, Scorpio. That has been your weekend tea. May you have a blessed and fun-filled weekend ahead. Ciao. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Saggies. What's going on? What's going on for Saggies? You hear the background. People are already kicking off their weekend. All right, Saggies, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We thank you for supporting the channel, for being subscribers, for liking, for commenting, for joining us for the lives. I'm your Oracle and Rita the Gem Star, and I am here to spill the weekend tea. Wow. This came out for another sign as well. Somebody may not feel good enough for you, up to your level. They know they need to level up. They feel inferior, inadequate. There's things about themselves that they don't like, that if you knew about it, they feel like you would reject them. But you are not allowing yourself to get distracted. You are not allowing yourself to get distracted by people who have inner conflict going on, who have low self-esteem, who are not being authentic. All right. Okay. Someone wants to come back, Sagittarius. Someone wants to come back after straying, after cheating, after making a huge mistake, whatever the mistake was that was between you and them. But for some of you, it was cheating. They cheated, they strayed, and now they want back. Now they want something real. Now they want something real. They thought that having affairs would sustain them. And now they're starting to see that they're feeling alone. Okay, they feeling insecure. They feeling unattractive. They're getting rejected. And now they're saving their pennies to come back to you. Someone messed up big time on you, Sagittarius, and now they're saving so that they can come back and offer you something real. They want to offer you something real, something to comfort you. Someone thinks here that you are broken over them, that you are broken over them, that you are broken over the breakup. And so it would be easy for them to come back and comfort you with a little trinket or two. Someone here messed up big time, Saggies. And now they want to make it up to you. They want to make it up to you. But they're scared you're going to reject them. Because, as we said, gossiping, talking, trash talking, telling lies. That's what they did behind your back. When you separated from them, when you broke up with them, they said you were the worst everything. Okay? They spoke poorly about you to their friends, to their family, to anybody who would listen to them. They spoke poorly about you. They wanted to make you seem like the villain in the relationship when it was them. When it was them who cheated, when it was them who didn't show up right in this relationship, this friendship, this connection. It was them who messed up. It was them who allowed themselves to get distracted, to leave something secure and true with you for somebody who was just gonna be in and out. And now they're regretting it. They're regretting it. They're feeling like a clown. They're feeling stupid. They're feeling sheepish. Some of you may have been dealing with Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This Scorpio has been trash talking about you behind your back, trying to make you look like less of a woman or less of a man to others, trying to emasculate you to your friends, to your family, to whoever will listen to them. But whether you're dealing with Scorpio or not, you have somebody here that after they cheated or after they betrayed you, betrayed your friendship, betrayed your trust, betrayed your love, betrayed your loyalty, betrayed you, stabbed you in the back, now they want to come back. Now they want to come back. But they're afraid that you're going to reject them after everything that they did to you. Why wouldn't you reject them? That's a valid fear. That's a valid fear they should have, right, Sagittarius? After they dog you, after they compare you to the mistresses, to the ops, after they compare you, after they trash talk you to your family. See, yeah, Seven of Swords, stabbing you right in the back, doing you dirty. Doing you dirty and thinking they're going to get away with it. See? Thinking they're talking. That's confirmation. They trash talking, setting you up for failure, saying lies about you, gossiping about you. Okay? They're coming back here, offering you something. Choose wisely. Choose wisely. This person throws the rock, hides their hand. Okay? Unfaithful, unbalanced. This person is selfish. And because things haven't worked out for them, Sagittarius, now they want to come back. The grass wasn't greener on the other side. The grass wasn't greener on the other side. They left you thinking that a person they left you for was going to stick around. But that person did them the way they did you. They did you dirty. That person did them dirty. And now they're trying to come back with their tail between their legs. Ugh, they're weak. As we said, somebody here feels weak. They don't have the strength to go on. Someone here don't have the strength to go on, Saggy, so they got to come back to you. See, their ego took a hit. Their ego took a hit. They thought they were going to be the main daddy, the main mama, and they turned out to be someone else's op. They made you an op, now they're an op. They cheated you, they betrayed you, they stabbed you in the back. That's what's happening to them now. Karma, karma, karma. Karma, karma, karma. When they were with you, they abused their power, Sagittarius. When they were with you, they abused their power. They took advantage of your love for them. Okay? And they went out and they cheated. They were their own worst enemy. When they had your love and they had you there, they were their own worst enemy. Talking about you. See, they're no empress. They're no empress. They're no emperor. They're no longer looking hot. They're no longer looking good. They're no longer having a big old bank account. Look, they're saving their little pennies now. Now they're saving pennies. Okay, someone here took them for a ride. Someone here used them for their money. Someone here used them for their body. Someone here even started talking about this person behind their back. Karma, what comes around goes around. But this person, as they trashed you in the past, they're getting trashed themselves now. And there's somebody here that did you wrong, that betrayed you, that's coming back, wanting to make you an offer. They're gonna want to tempt you back into a relationship with them. And then if you get back into a relationship with them, Sagittarius, the first thing they're gonna do, okay, after the makeup sex is what? Get into angry outbursts, lose their composure, be selfish once again, mistreat you, bring trouble into your home, fill you with fear and anxiety. That's all this person brings into people's life. Whether this is a partner, a family member, a friend, but there is someone who is real toxic, that is always talking about you, always backstabbing you, always leaving you for the latest, newest thing. Okay, anybody who is giving them attention at the time, and they're like, well, I don't need Sagittarius now. I don't need Well, now they've been abandoned, they've been backstabbed, they've been dumped, or they've been betrayed, and now they remember Sagittarius and they want back. They want back. But everywhere they go, all they do is betray people, steal from people, gossip of people. This person is straight up toxic. That has been your weekend tea. And until we sip tea together again, may you have a fun-filled, blessed weekend ahead. Ciao, Saggies. Capricorns, my little goats, sun, moon, rising in Venus. My little goats, Capricorns. Are we gonna hoof anybody off the mountain this weekend, Cappies, my little goats? Oh, what's going on there? I said if you're gonna hoof somebody off the mountain and you're like, no, I don't want to fight. I'm a lover, Gemstar, not a fighter. Thank you for tuning into Kettle Messages Tarot Live. I'm your Oracle and Reader the Gemstar, and I thank you so much, my little goats, for all the love and support you show the Gemstar spirit and this channel. You are one of our top signs, and we send you mad love. So let's see. There are so many temptations to break your discipline at this time. but you are trying to avoid your best to avoid falling into old bad habits. As we said, right? Confirmation. We said, you gonna hoof anybody off the mountain this weekend? And you said, no, not this weekend. I'm trying to change my ways, Gemstar. I'm trying to change my ways. I'm trying to walk them up the mountain and have a conversation with them when we get to the top. You're also disciplining yourselves if you've started on a diet, if you're working on a new routine, on a new project. You're really trying to discipline yourselves right now. You're trying to stick to your plan and your routine at this time. And you're not trying to fall back into old habits. If you stop smoking, you're trying to avoid smokers and smoking at this time. If you're on a diet, you're trying, to avoid fast food restaurants and those that invite you to them. And if you've been dealing with toxic people, you're trying to eliminate as much toxicity from your life at this time. Anything that's doing your body a disservice, your mind a disservice, your heart a disservice is being eliminated at this time. And you are disciplining yourselves. You are not letting and allowing yourself to fall back into your old ways. You're a new goat. You say, I'm a new goat. The Trump card. As we said, you a new goat. Yes, you're disciplining yourselves. Some of you are stashing away your money. All right. Some of you are keeping your money in foreign banks, under your mattress, in secret hiding places. You might be even purchasing a new safe, a fire safe, one of those fire bag envelopes. Okay, warning, bang. Okay, you need to get out of a rut. You need to get out of routine right now. Get out of your comfort zone. Get active right now. Someone may want to start a confrontation or argument with you over the weekend, Capricorns, but you're not going to feed into that. That's not something you're going to feed into. You have your mind on other things. You have other priorities, other responsibilities. There are more important fish to fry for you. So someone here is going to try to start a confrontation or argument with you, and you're going to pay them absolutely no mind. No mind. At this time, you should be getting out of your routines. Okay, for some of you that have been too stuck in the house, all right? We don't mean get off these routines that you've currently made for yourselves to keep you on track. If you've been spending too much time indoors, it's like a light bulb is gonna go off, an epiphany is gonna go off. You're just going to wake up one day and say, what the hell has been going on? Let me go for a run. Let me go for a jog. Let me go get fresh air. Let me go into nature. Some of you need to doing energy work at this time. Working on yourself, mind, body, spirit. As we said, getting out of those old habits, working on yourself. If you on that diet, staying on that diet. As we said, not getting into those confrontations and those arguments and being dragged into other people's drama. You are detoxifying yourself. You should be doing cleansings on yourself at this time, detoxifying yourselves at this time, doing that energy work. You're working on yourselves at this time. You are going to reserve your energy for bigger and better things. You're going to be patient at this time with yourselves, with others. You're going to use your time wisely. You're not going to waste your time on people, on fake, on false. Okay, fake friends, fake people, fair weather friends, toxic people, people that need to go do some energy work on themselves. Okay? I see that you are removing from your life pretenders, fake people, false people, confrontational people, toxic people. You don't want this in your life anymore. Some of you can be dealing with earth signs, another Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or Taurus, or Taurus at this time that's being fake with you, that need to go do work on themselves. And until they do the work on themselves, they shouldn't come to you or bother you, because you're working on yourself, on your healing, on you leveling up, getting healthy, doing new and exciting things. Okay, that's right. As we said, confirmation. You're rejecting people here. Yeah, you're going to reject some people, Capricorns. You're rejecting, okay, we said it, detoxifying, cleansing yourselves, away with the alcohol, away with the drugs, away with the cigarettes, away with anything that's poisoning your body, that's that's toxic. Some of you are dealing with Taurus, with Aries at this time, but I feel this energy for Capricorns at this time that you are fired up. You are fired up to make changes in your life. You are going to awaken to a new you, a new reality, a new way of living. You are not taking risks on bozos, on fake people, on pretenders. You are, that's right, releasing yourself from the devil, releasing yourself from temptation, releasing yourself from addictions, from drugs, from medication. You are tired on being on certain medications, and maybe your doctors have told you that they can take you off of some medications if you improve on your health. And that's exactly what you're doing, Capricorns. You're doing exactly that. You are not offering any cup of love to anyone at this time, because you are working on you. You are working on you. You're done with these toxic people. Yes. Someone here had an alcohol addiction. Someone here had major mood swings. Major mood swings. Maybe due to addictions, or just maybe due to being fake. You can't keep a mask on all the time, and so you look crazy. You look like you got split personality. You look like you got multiple personalities. Capricorns, you're dealing with someone that was coming off like they had multiple personalities. Or maybe there may have been some imbalance, a chemical imbalance, a hormonal imbalance, something that was affecting your health, your well-being. And so now you're getting yourself back into balance. You're getting yourself back to health. Good health again. And people will try to tempt you. Try to tempt you to smoke that cigarette. Try to tempt you to drink. Try to tempt you to eat that fast food. Try to tempt you. And you're fighting the devil every way it comes. Watch out at this time for overcommitting. Really be selective at this time. Be very selective on what you do for fun, what you do for leisure, what you do for work, who you have in your home, who you spend time with. Because keep in mind, you got to keep doing that energy work. You cannot afford toxic people to be around you. And also, maybe you're dealing with shadow work too. Addictions, habits, overeating, just being unhealthy, and wanting to get healthy again, needing to get healthy again, being told by the doctor you need to get healthy, or you don't want to deal anymore with toxic people. You're closing a cycle at this time. You're closing a cycle and what you're leaving behind at this time, because life is changing. Life is changing for you. And this is also a woman's cycle as well. That, as we said, there may be some hormonal imbalance. Go see your gynecologist at this time. Make sure to see your GYNs at this time. I'm not going to go into all the definitions. At this time, Capricorns, you're going through a new phase in your life, a new beginning. You're going to be starting a new beginning, or you've started this new beginning, working on yourself. It's like you heard Gabriel's horn, and it was like, go Capricorns, get busy. Get busy, and now you're busy getting healthy and getting out of and staying away from people who are toxic, fake, false, angry, looking for revenge, people trying to get at you, to trying to sabotage you, to trying to get even with you, people who just waste your time, waste your money, steal from you. Some of you may be taking somebody to court, maybe suing somebody for your salary. Also, someone here has been acting very underhanded, being undependable. It has failed you over and over and over. And you're done with compromising with someone. You're done with someone who is always constantly creating conflicts. Whether that's because they're under the influence, because they drunk, because they high, or just because they're self-involved and they have no other room in their life but for themselves. That has been your weekend tea, and until we sip tea together again, may you have a blessed one. Ciao. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus, Aqua. Welcome back to your weekend tea with your Oracle and Reader the Gemstar on Kettle Messages Tarot Live. Let's see what is going on for Aqua, Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus. Thank you, Aquarius, for supporting the channel, for liking, subscribing, and commenting. All right, you got a secret weapon. You got an ace under your sleeve. You have an ace under your sleeve. You are ready to unleash your weapon on your foes. You is deadly but silent. Okay? Ooh, you is blasting them right out of your life. Wow. Okay. There's a major eclipse going on. And so people are being eclipsed out of your life. I'm not surprised that many of the zodiac signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, doesn't matter what sign. There has been a lot of people exiting out of relationships, getting divorced, taking people to court, calling people out. And it seems like here, you are sounding off at somebody because you see they fake. Okay, you're looking for something real, and somebody here is being fake, and you're about to call them out on it. It's like, you love me, You say you see future with me. You say, oh, we committed, but there's no ring. We're not moving in together. We're not making plans for the future. Someone here is not what they're pretending to be. Their offers are fake. There's a lot of truths coming out this weekend. There's a lot of truths coming out. And it looks like, Aquarius, you're releasing one of your truths. You're calling somebody out. You're striking back as somebody who's been false with you, who's been lying, who's been trying to avoid a conversation with you, or trying to avoid letting you know where this relationship is going. Someone is saying, oh, Aquarius, the relationship is too intense. You see? Knight of Pentacles, reverse. This person is stubborn. Someone you're dealing with here, Aquarius, is very stubborn, very argumentative, and relentless. And that's why you're giving as good as you're getting. Because somebody's being here real fake. They're saying, oh, Aquarius, you don't have no sense of humor. Well, a joke is supposed to make everybody laugh. So why you're not laughing too, right, Aquarius? They're doing stupid things, getting you upset. And it's like, so you can't take a joke? You can't take a joke? Get tougher skin, Aquarius. Get tougher skin. Man, this person, they're very vengeful when they don't get their way. This fake person. There's someone here. Okay, somebody here doesn't want to fight for the relationship, doesn't want to fight for the connection anymore. They're tired of putting up with lies. Somebody wants somebody here to make a decision, to stop being confused, to stop giving yes and no and maybe answers. Know what you want. Aquarius, you want somebody to know what they want, and what they need, and what they're looking for in a relationship, instead of stringing you along. 1 minute you're what they're looking for, and then the next minute you're not. Somebody here is confusing you because they go hot, cold, in, out. 1 minute they're all in, the next minute, oh, it's overwhelming, Aquarius. I feel trapped. I feel suffocated. So when it's convenient for them, the relationship works, right, Aquarius? But when you need them there, when you need them to show up, it's too much. They're overwhelmed. This person is a quitter, is an imposter. They're an imposter. They're a quitter. They pretend to like people and talk behind their back. Don't trust this person. You already know not to trust them. That's why you're putting them on blast. You calling them out on their lies. You calling them out on their BS. You calling them on them dragging their feet. You're calling them on their false promises. You're calling them out. You're calling them out. This person just wants you to give in to them, to just run back into their arms. No, you're calling them out on their BS. This person is constantly giving themselves options, and you just want some to be honest, okay? Because somebody here is exaggerating, telling lies. And it's all going to come out. It's all going to come out. And that's why you got this secret weapon. It's you that's going to bring out the truth. It's you who's going to bring out the receipts. It's you who is going to call somebody out here on their BS. Good for you. You're tired of them lying. You're tired of them thinking that they're getting away with their shenanigans. They think that they're gonna get away with wasting your time. Okay? Wasting your time, not taking accountability, not owning up to their crap. And you're gonna call them out on it. You're gonna call them out. And you're gonna tell them, you take accountability. Be responsible. Own it. Own it. And they can't handle it. You want them to own it. Look, the union, they want access. They want access. But not until they come clean. You don't want anything to have to do with this person unless they come clean, Aquarius. You are so tired of their lies. You are going to attack. You are going to come out with those receipts. Okay? They're not smarter than you. They're not smarter than you. You are protected. Your guardian angel is protecting you at this time. Spirit is protecting you at this time. Your intuition is going off. The bells are going off. You see the red flags and you are going to call them out. You have been patient long enough and you are tired of dealing with their possessiveness, with their jealousy, with their insecurities, and then they want to come back all remorseful. Oh, I'm sorry, Aquarius. Come clean, tell the truth. Next time, be honest, be transparent, and I won't have to call you out on your BS. It looks like you might blow them up in front of a couple of people. That has been your weekend tea, and until we sip tea together again, may you have a fun-filled and blessed weekend. Have fun putting people on blast and calling people out on their BS and their fake news. You're coming with the receipts and you're coming with facts. Ciao. Thank you for stopping by and sipping some weekend tea with us. Support your content creators on YouTube like Kettle Messages Tarot. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. And check out the Gemstar's new website, kettlemessagestarot.my.canva.site, in the description box below. Now go have an amazing weekend. Ciao!